It's time to grind all the time. Let's turn it up. Come on.
Aim down.
Welcome, hustlers. Welcome to Peloton Outdoors. Let's get dying.
Party rhythm, baby. 1, 2, 1, 2. So many Peloton movies on the leaderboard today.
Okay, we'll just do that for now since he's not in the studio. And that's a blue behind me.
You know what's making Sarah's mind?
Oh, Al!
But you know what?
You're fired!
Using ZocDoc to book a video visit.
You get the
Using
description
what?
this afternoon. Does that work?
Yes. ZocDoc makes healthcare
ZocDoc.
Your mission. Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on.
Take it on. Okay.
Rinvoq,
On.
daily pill, can dramatically
Well,
improve
tomorrow I'll be getting my long cord.
Rinvoq helps
My,
pain,
25-foot,
stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly
USB extension.
reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, the overactive immune system attacks your
And then-
joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Probably.
Can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis, serious infections, and blood clots.
I'm thinking either Saturday or sometime next week.
Including lymphoma and tears in the
I
stomach
ordered
or intestines, and
some
changes
new
in the
microphones
intestines.
for
Your
my-
doctor should monitor your blood work.
Okay,
Tell your
because
doctor
the ones I
about
have are all
infections.
cut up. I've
Or maybe
spliced them maybe in a
while
month.
taking Rinvoq.
So I ordered 2 new microphones with the same microphone.
About Rinvoq relief.
Ah,
Rinvoq. Make it your mission. If you can't afford your medicine, Abby may be able to help.
it says they should arrive by
Geez, Chase
the date they gave me of arrival is next Wednesday.
Brainiacs?
Whatever it is, I have to win.
Take
So I'm hoping to get here before then, and then we can do the live stream from my room,
Weekends at 3, only on Game Show
Music.
Network.
trying out the new microphones for the air conditioning, but that will be till next week sometime, I think.
After 2 rounds of play, the Foxes have
This is
11
arrived
points,
by
to
next
decide
week,
by
so
3,600 points. Whichever team has more
They
points
could
after
come
this round will play our bonus round for a chance at
Saturday.
$15,000.
on Monday or Tuesday.
This is round
So,
3, and this is
we
when
got-
all correct
we shall
answers are
see.
now worth 300 points. If you match America on all 7, 3,000 bonus points, okay? Team Sci-Fi, you're going to start the game off. Aaron,
Live
number
streaming
2, you're
here.
gonna
I know
start
my
us
live
off.
streams are
Sounds
boring.
good. Sounds great. Let's get
Feel
it
free to
through.
switch
Here
to
we
another
go.
video
We
if
asked America.
you think this is boring.
When I think about football, I think
I
about
kept Pooey here in the background.
things
Move the camera so it's
associated
not
with
just on
football.
me.
Top 7 answers. Go, Aaron. Think about Falcons. Quarterback.
Right, now we got the whole
Super
room.
Bowl.
We got the whole room in the picture.
Touchdown. Ball.
Quarterbacks as opposed to quarter fronts. Hey, what you doing? Andy, what you doing, boo boy?
Pass.
Ball. Ball.
What you doing, boo? Go get him, boo.
You know what? You said Sundays, right?
Go get him.
And we're going to give it to you. You
Right,
got
I keep following you.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
points. A very big score.
You're on camera.
Okay, Francis, you have 1,100 points.
Yeah.
You need a few of these off the board. There are 2 of them.
I don't trust you.
Is worth 300 points, Fashion. You can use it.
That's it. Lay down.
Where do you
You
go?
can be good, guys,
I
boys.
know when I'm watching football, I like how it's played beer. So I'm gonna go with beer.
Shit.
I like it. I like it a lot. Your 300 points is B for beer. Yeah.
Hey, Daddy.
This is a
Hey,
one.
Daddy. Boo.
Okay, I have one more up there. CW, 300 points.
Hi, Pooh.
Chicken wings.
Hi, Joe. What? You don't want to be on camera, Pooh? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, block your ugly face.
It's CW for chicken wings.
Yeah. It's done. Folks, this pizza is done. Oh, perfect.
What?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
It was watching you.
Where is it?
Huh? It's over there on the corner. What are you doing? It's watching my camera. really. The hell? Don't break my camera. Is it gonna work? Ah! He's attacking me. I got witnesses. The world is watching. And right there is a poo. Hi, poo. Say hi, poo poo. See, now I can go mobile with the camera. Pizza. Oh, God, jeez. I was live streaming your pizza.
Where the fuck is the pizza covered?
It's in the cup, but you might want to wash it.
Why?
Because the pizza that was on it was dried. I didn't feel like spending 5 hours scrubbing it, so I soaked it. So, you. We're gonna put this on the TV here. Team Sunshine with the it's just never.
Everybody loves the feud.
I put you back up there on
the most
TV.
along,
On the TV.
get along, play along fun. Family Feud. Weeknights.
And we're live streaming.
Stay home. Those words have lived in my heart for nearly 20 years. It's the reason why our nurses and caregivers deliver a high standard of home here. Because if there's one thing we know, it's how much it helps to stay home.
They must be staying at work later tonight.
To describe our signature classics at Olive Garden. Creamy, mouth-watering. But you know them simply as your favorites. Enjoy at our place.
It's in your home yet.
Only at Olive Garden. We're all family here.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Warm strawberry jam.
3 more words. Perfect as is.
Perfect as is.
It's science.
You sure it is. You think it's science.
Stand up if you
I'll give you science.
college student.
If I can find you
Stand
though.
up if you're a mother.
What?
If you are actively deployed, a veteran, or you're a military family, please stand. The world in which we live deeply distributes talent, but doesn't always distribute opportunity. And paths are not always the same.
Your dirty, gross, icky, nasty fingerprints.
Yes.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes, folks, I'm cleaning the camera during live stream. It needs to be cleaned off. There we go.
ODT, that's all behind me now.
Nurtec is the
It's all behind you. Your shirt's not all in front of you.
Prevent migraines with one medication. Wonderful. One quick dissolve.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
What a wonderful world.
Side effects were nausea, stomach pain, and indigestion. With
It's
Nurtec,
such
I still
a
have migraines.
pretty world today.
Ask your doctor about
Look at the blue bird.
On the outside, I looked fine. I got really good at masking my depression, but inside was a different story. Even though I'd been on an
I guess you're going back to the back room, you putz
I was
over?
still feeling
Why?
depressed.
Go play my game.
I thought you were going to live stream with me.
Adding Rexulti
I'm playing my game.
When
I'll go
taken
play it
with
again.
antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to reduce
Yeah.
depression
I
symptoms
play
by
my game.
62% compared to the
You're not going to get on your PlayStation?
So you can stay on your current treatment and help build on your progress.
Rexulti can cause serious side effects. Elderly patients may increase
Grenade.
risk for stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicide
Grenade.
rates and patient depression.
Grenade.
Call your doctor for reverse
Grenade.
muscles and
Grenade.
which may be life-threatening, or
Gotcha.
uncontrollable muscle movements which may be permanent. Increased cholesterol,
Safety
leaking,
net.
high blood sugar, increased blood pressure, unusual urges, outstanding, seizures, trouble swallowing may occur. When depression sets you,
At night.
keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about adding Rexulti to antidepressants.
A house.
Shake tackle. Okay, you win. What?
Night. Aaron, what do you plan to do with the money, Aaron?
We are planning to go to Star Wars Celebration in Chicago next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's how our bonus round works. We're going to put up 4 fill in the blank questions this time.
Okay,
If you
folks.
can guess the top answers to all of them, in
I may just
60
stop
seconds or
this.
less, you go home with $15,000. If anybody gets
Stop this live stream and wait until
goes blank, this is a skip button.
you
You
can
can use it,
hear
but
it
only
at the
once. Okay, we're going to be starting with you, Jeff. And for this first one, we just need the top answer. We asked America, I hate when I get blank on my car.
dirt
And our top
and
answer,
schmirt
go.
and blurt.
There it is.
It's on the History
First time in
Channel.
history, bird poop.
If there's nothing on the History Channel, then I'll put it on. I'll put it on.
We're still going. We're still going. Question number 2. We're going to go on to you, Aaron, and we're going to look for our top.
Yeah, no.
He was right here. Then he ran down.
Like he made a poo-poo.
No. He was right here when I shot going down the drainage. Oh, come on.
Now it won't switch.
Oh,
Swell.
I got blood. Now I know he's
I'm
wounded.
not gonna
This
sit
wolf
here
could be anywhere. I'm really not
watch
too
mouth.
keen on walking in on a wounded wolf.
They got courage.
Josh can't let his guard down until he's sure the wolf is on the ground.
Blunk. Eat a poopet. 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 Eat a floobet. Poopet. Eat a poo. What's your girls? Yes, you are. There you go, folks. Watch the myth boosters.
They had any effect at 55 miles an hour.
The baseline reading at 55 is 25.66. I come out with 25.55.
Okay.
No change.
No change at 55. And at 35, it's the same story.
Well, what does that tell us?
It busts this whole magnet, fuel, electromagnetics thing wide open, man. It's crap.
It's strike one for the gas conspiracy theory.
So the next test is acetone mixed with gasoline. What we have to do is put about a 500 to 1 ratio in here, which amounts to 2 milliliters of acetone in with the gasoline.
The idea is that the acetone somehow makes the gas burn more completely. But does it work at 35 miles an hour?
Well, it uses up fuel a little faster, which gives us miles per gallon of 16.65 with acetone, as opposed to 17.03 without acetone.
So acetone makes the car less efficient. A result confirmed with the 55 mile an hour test. Next up, the miracle carburetor.
When they get behind the wheel,
This latest device can supposedly increase mileage to 300 miles per gallon. But Adam's out of gas even before he's reached the baseline level.
17.69 miles to the gallon. It's a lot less than 25.5 miles to the gallon.
I don't see any potential for 100 or 200 or 300 miles per gallon out of this thing.
Farmyard chemicals can be downright dangerous. They can hinder your health in a whole host of ways. But can any of them ever make your trousers explode? To find out, the team is putting 4 potential farmyard fizzlers to the test. So far, the herbicide is winning, but there are still 2 detonation devices left. Starting with Tori's friction maker, which supposedly imitates the way farmers walk. Despite the farmer breaking the world sprint record, there's no immediate ignition.
Let it go.
No, he's not going to walk in. There he is.
After a marathon run, none of the samples, not even the herbicide, smoke at all. Which leaves one final detonation device.
Hammer time. So this is cotton with black powder.
In 3, 2,
1.
It was right on the money, but with the black powder, there's no trouser detonation.
I think that rules that out pretty fast.
3.
So the team tries again with the fertilizer, but get the same result. Then it's Carrie's specialty, the gun cotton. Not a peep. Last up, the current leader, the herbicide.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Holy mac! Oh my God. That was sweet. Oh, fire!
Just we can. Yeah.
I think we have our exploded hands.
Yeah, I say, great.
With the herbicide, it's a case of now you see it, now you don't.
This is my favorite stuff.
Tory's herbicide really can make trousers explode. And what's more, in 1930s New Zealand, this stuff was abundant.
So I've been doing a little bit of background research on this myth, and I found out that New Zealand farmers were using our classified weed killer, but in the 1930s, the amount they were using totally skyrocketed.
Why is that?
In the 1920s, it seems that ragwort was accidentally introduced into the ecosystem.
Oh, ragwort's that like super aggressive weed. It overtakes crops. It's toxic to livestock. I think it's a problem even today.
Exactly. That's why they wanted to get rid of it as fast as possible. And of course, what was the miracle cure in that era?
Oh, our classified chemical.
All right, let's move on to the full scale.
Later, Buster dons his hot pants.
Fire in the hole!
But next, there's more fire in the hole with Adam and Jamie.
TLC and DQ are mixing up your backyard summertime fun with ways to create summer camp activities at home. Create an arts and crafts station for the whole family to enjoy and personalized pots to give your plants some pizzazz. A relay race is fun for all ages and will bring out the kid in everyone. The perfect end to a summer camp day? A drumstick with peanuts blizzard treat from the DQ Summer Blizzard menu. And that's how you mix up your summer. These Mix It Up moments are brought to you by DQ.
Okay, whoa, we've been on the road, we can blow it on.
Remember, don't try this at home.
We've got years of experience that keeps us safe. Here you are with it. Here you are without it.
Every year, Americans spend billions of dollars fueling their cars. To try to claw some of that back, the Mythbusters are putting miracle gas cures to the test.
Faster pickup getaway, more miles per gallon than you ever dreamed were possible.
But they're not doing well. Their carburetor car scored 0 for 3. Nothing improved its mileage. So they swapped to the more modern fuel-injected car. Some of the mythical cures will supposedly work better on a more modern car. But unfortunately, neither the magnets
This is such a little horse.
nor the acetone mixture increase mileage at all.
It's not like it magically changes lead into gold or something like that. It's a no-brainer.
All the magical cures so far have failed to improve fuel efficiency, and some have even made it worse. But is anyone really that surprised?
Look, the EPA takes claims of fuel efficiency very seriously and has tested over 100 devices for their improvements.
Yeah, out of 104 that they tested, only about 7 showed any improvement at all, and it was only up to about 6%.
Well, your mood can affect your driving a hell of a lot more than 6%.
Yeah, studies have shown that you can reduce your mileage by up to around 33% by aggressive driving due to, bad mood.
Do you actually have moods?
No.
Back at the dyno, the cars have been swapped around for one final test, the pièce de résistance.
This is the one that I've been waiting for. This is the the water car hydrogen fuel cell. And this is the one that, if it works, is making this one of the most legendary hours of television ever broadcast.
They're about to see if they can run a car on flammable hydrogen gas produced by electrolysis.
This is the instructions on the patent, that you bolt the output of the fuel cell right to the throat of your carburetor.
There will be no gasoline, just hydrogen fed straight into the carburetor. But will the car even start?
We're making history. Oh my God!
Oh my God is right. The car's working. But sadly, it's not because of the hydrogen.
I think that was a little bit of residual fuel in the system. What do you think?
I think that's the case.
It wasn't a miracle, just some leftover gasoline in the engine.
I'm going to turn it over again. Let's give it another shot. Come on! Alright. My God! It doesn't work! I can't believe it doesn't work. I found it on the internet, man!
The electrodes are just not giving off enough gas. But to test whether a car could even run on hydrogen in the first place, the boys are going to hose some directly into the carburetor.
Okay, okay, here we go. Okay. That's the coolest thing ever. I guess you could, if you had a lot of hydrogen, run your engine completely without any other modifications.
Let's do it again.
You know there's going to be trouble when it's all going so well.
Oops. Oops. Okay, that's enough of that test.
With a rather nasty backfire, it's time to back out.
I think it's best if we just like it.
In the myth of exploding trousers, the herbicide has been ID'd as the pet protagonist.
Okay, well, I'm impressed. That was pretty amazing.
It was very cool. Well, now you know what we have to do. We have to bump this up to full scale. So I'm going to take a pair of pants and just saturate the heck out of them, see if they explode.
Just as a point of comparison, just for fun, we could get a hold of a few real explosives.
Well, I'm sure Frank's going to help us out with that.
I just want to see some really big exploding trousers.
At last, using the results of the small-scale test, it's finally time to wrap this myth up.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing, right?
With the overalls fully functional, it's time to hit the road and see if Buster will fly by the seat of his pants.
We're here at Alameda Sheriff's Facility.
And this is where Buster's going to put on his exploding pants.
Frank Doyle's here. The bomb squad's here.
The paramedics are here.
We're going to blow something up.
Well, it seems that everyone is here, so let's get started.
Somebody order some exploding pants?
With the pants step forward, our naked volunteer farmer, Buster.
You don't want to do this? Well, that's too bad. We're going to blow your pants off.
Once Buster is dressed to kill, all that remains is the detonation system.
The remote triggering system that the FBI is going to be using on our pants is probably closer to the impact triggering system that we had in our small-scale tests.
With the igniter wired up and the final touches in place, it's time for a Huckleberry Din.
Arm hole! Arm hole! Arm hole!
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah. It's completely all just it burnt from head and from wherever it blew up, his crotch, and it just totally burned off.
Naked.
Now that's what I call hot pants.
The fact that his hat shows how fast this burn
Really, narrator?
Really? Disintegrated really quickly.
But this myth isn't about disintegrating trousers, it's about exploding ones. So the gang is going to try again. this time with a pocket load more of the herbicide hodgepodge.
Good luck, Tyler.
Fire eats you quick.
3, 2, 1.
AJ! Fire in the hole!
Great.
Wow.
That obviously burned up twice as fast as I left.
And it's much bigger, a bigger reaction.
That was cool.
The pockets of pesticide sure got Buster fired up. But was he fired up enough?
Here's my question, though. We call this myth exploding trousers. They didn't really explode.
No. I mean, they were just burning rapidly.
I have a feeling though, if you were wearing those pants and they burn that fast, you would definitely claim explosion.
You need compression to have an explosion.
Well,
You are
not,
so hard to please.
but I mean, if your pants burst into flames like this, how would you explain it to somebody?
Semantics. It's an explosion.
My pants blew up. That's what I'd say.
I'm with Carrie and Tori on this one. It may not technically be an explosion, but did 1930s farmers really know the terminology? This is myth confirmed. The only remaining question is, would Buster have survived?
As medical professionals, what do you think of the damage?
If you just had pants on, it would have burned up all the pants. Maybe you'd have a couple burns up here in the chest area, but it wouldn't have gone any further.
So you're saying he lived?
Yeah.
Oh, he would have lived. Yeah,
Definitely
he would have
would.
just maybe had some scarring from the burns, but the person could survive from it. Definitely.
You lived!
Like a phoenix from the flames, Buster smolders to fight another day. But maybe not for long.
Buster, you're not over yet.
On the other side of the break,
That right there, it's the end of the gas conspiracy.
Adam and Jamie hit the road with some greasy lightning.
But if we don't meet again, I love you.
We're putting the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu to the ultimate taste test.
This is chocolate for miles. I think it's the ultimate chocolate chip cookie dough.
Ooh, this is 100% brownie batter.
You nailed it.
This is your childhood. This is you and I at the fair. I feel like maybe this could be bubblegum. This is cotton candy. Cheers. Cheers. Summer Blizzard treats are the real winner and make every day delicious.
These Mix It Up moments are brought to you by DQ.
Mix it up, yo.
Well, there's your problem.
In the great gas
There's a problem
conspiracy,
out there.
skid marks aside, Adam and Jamie have tested
Fine, it's
all
your
of
what?
the mythical mileage boosters.
This is such a total horse.
And the results are in.
All right, so our dynamometer tests. How did we do with the magnets?
Bupkis.
Acetone,
Bupkis.
the hydrogen fuel cell,
Less than Bupkis.
and the miracle carburetor.
Even less than Bupkis.
I think we still need some more exploration into ways to break yourself free of the man's death grip on your wallet.
Well, if the ultimate goal is to actually defeat this monopoly of fossil fuels, there is a way to do that, and maybe we can try it out.
And where does this mystery solution live?
I need some french fries and all the fry oil you can lay on me.
Why, the burger bar, of course.
That right there, it's the end of the gas conspiracy.
And I spit on.
It's used cooking oil,
And on that note,
the gunk that gets left at the bottom of deep fat fryers. And
this
believe it
is
or not,
live streaming me
this may be
watching
the next big thing.
I think that's it.
And back at the shop, it's refinery time. Apparently, all that's needed to convert this fatty fry oil into fuel is filter it. That's it.
This is obviously something
Yeah,
that you
but we'll
do
make it
overnight.
It's a time-consuming process, but given that it could result in free fuel, it's more than worth it.
There we go. That's the leader.
And to put it to the test, they're going to drive a circuit around Alameda in a diesel car, which has their viewable fuel tank attached.
I like this game. I think this is a nice, solid arrangement. Not going to move. We can just tape that down.
Well, as long as you're happy, Adam.